Going on YouTube? It's your boy ATL the boy in the building. Today I have a quick video for you guys. I'm going to be going over my overall strategy and what I use to backtest, stay profitable, um, and come out of most of my trades break even or at a small profit or loss because you can't win every trade. So I'm currently on FX Replay. Right now you can get 7 days for free, and after that it's like 30 bucks a month. I started a couple of accounts. This one here, I started this one at 2,500. Right now, it's sitting at almost $4,000. So, overall pretty good. Win rate is 67%. And total trades, 28 total trades. As you can see here, pretty average statistics when it comes to trading. I mean, these are pretty average statistics, um, but still a profitable statistic. As you can see, start simulations here. Overall strategy is profitable. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into the back test. Right. Um, I have multiple accounts here that I've started. This one's a $50,000 account. This one started from $500, and I've actually grown this $500 account to 50,000, which is nuts. Um, this one here is sitting at 8 grand. I think this one's sitting at around 1,600. And this $50,000 account, I haven't really done much with it, but it's also sitting at a P&L of I think 1,200 or 1,600 in profit. So overall, every time I test my strategy, I'm profitable. So let's go ahead and go over this one here, this $2,500, that one that I literally started earlier today, and we can go over my strategy here. So the first thing I do when I open up the chart is I look for major levels of support and resistance. And I look for major levels, but I also peep the trend. So I'm trying to see what's going on. And overall, she looks like she's in an uptrend, and then she came down a bit, broke this. She bounced off this level and then broke through it. So looks like she might be headed to the downside, and also look like she might be reversing too. So really, there's no telling, right? It's a 50-50 chance, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get people to understand is that the markets are entirely 50-50. The way you profit is making more on your winners, cutting your losers short, scaling in, adding to winners, managing risk. That's really the only way you can be profitable. Drawing lines and boxes on your chart, it's not going to help you be profitable. Taking good trades are, and that's really the only way. So, um, let's just say I wanted to take a sell here, right? I think that price is going to keep going down. It's been in a constant downtrend. It broke this support level here, and it's sitting at a resistance. So I'm targeting a 2020 tick, right? We're on Australian dollar, USD. I like to trade this a lot. And then we'll take sales here, right? So target one. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's do place order. And risk amount, let's risk $200. And pips 20 here. Okay, 20 there, 20. Okay, looks about right. Uh, Give me a second. Be patient, please. And this one is 20.6. So 200, risking 200 to make 200. The first thing I do is I get rid of my stop loss. That's the first thing I do is I figure out what zones do I want to add into the trade. If it goes in it goes in the opposite direction I want it to, do I want to cut the trade? How am I thinking about managing my risk, right? If I know that statistically the market bounces somewhere, then I know that I can get out at least break even, at least, right? So let's play the market forward. Let's see what she does. He's probably going to go in a bit of drawdown. Let's see here. All right, she's bouncing. So she bounced off this level here. If I would have had my stop loss here, I would have got kicked out of this trade. But like I said, statistically, I know that market is going to bounce somewhere. And again, market could just definitely blow straight through this level here. So again, this requires discretion, some sort of experience. But if you know that market is going to bounce somewhere statistically, and you're scaled in very, very small compared to, a big account, then, you're not really risking that much. It's going to be kind of difficult for you to blow the account. So let's move this take profit here. She went into profit a bit, but overall I didn't hit the take profit. So let's place another trade. Let's see here. Let's go and sell. So market, let's move the stop losses up here. So like I said, she could just break past here, and there's a couple things you can do. You could hedge this position. You could hedge that position, or you could just wait for market to come all the way up, and then you know, you could cut the trade here. If you wanted to, you could cut the trade there and wait for market to come all the way up, and then but it's up to you. So let's just see here. We'll see what she does. This looks like she's trying to break through. She falls down a bit. See, she's struggling. Looks like she's gonna break through. So around $600 in loss. Let's see what happens. So overall, she is ranging. Comes back down. She's not really well, she kind of is respecting this level. Let's move this over here. All right, we're almost break even. So for me to even be break even, it has to close at least halfway in profit. So this would be around halfway in profit. So break even position. And then if it wanted to be profitable, it would basically have to close down here. So this will be profitable, and then this position will be break even. So overall net profit. So let's just see what happens. Shoots back up. Here's another level that she could likely reject at. She had a big sell-off here. Down 600. Let's add in another position here. It's 20, 20. There. And there. So I'm gonna leave one take profit down here just in case she, comes through. See what happens. She falls. And she blew through that. So still down $100. Let's see if she can beat that low. She did. And we got taken out. So now we're up 4,100. Or I mean, excuse me, now we have a realized P&L of 1,600, almost 1,700. So again, we only had to be right one time for us to at least be break even on the trade. And if it came all the way down, then we profited. So the more you add in, if you add in 3 times or 2 times, then you only really need to be right one time, right? So that's like a 60%, maybe. 1 out of 3 is, I don't know. I'm bad at math. I don't really know, but it doesn't really matter, right? You just need to be right one time. Take a good trade, or in this case, it wasn't really the best trade. I mean, it came down some, but this was kind of like a YOLO. Like, hey, I'm just gonna take a sell here, and I want to see what happens. Right? She went into hella drawdown, had an opportunity to get out, kind of break even, still didn't get out. Right? This is like if you're really just want to see profit. I mean, you're stress testing this. Came up here, took a sell here, came all the way down, came all the way down again around this level of break even. Still didn't get out here. came all the way back up, sold again, and then got out break even. Still got up, chose to get out at break even, and then powered through even more. So overall, crazy. I mean, just risking $200. So two, four, six. I mean, just overall risking $200 compared to like a $50,000 account is gonna be very, very difficult for you to blow the account, right? It's very difficult for you to blow the account. So, like I was saying, it doesn't really matter what you do. Markets are 50-50. Price could come down to this level and blow through that, or it could just, bounce. You don't really know. So let's take a buy when it gets down to here. All right, she kind of touched that level a bit. I wanted to pierce through. Let's see if she does it. Uh, she's not really doing it. Okay, she pierced through. Let's say we got in here. I'm gonna place this trade again, risking $200. I'm gonna go for a buy, and then we're gonna look for the next level where price is likely to reverse at. Likely to reverse. We don't really worried about this. I mean, we're just worried about profits. If she drops below, then again, we could take a buy here and try and get out break even. Let's see. See what she does. Okay, so she shoots up around $115 in profit. You could add into this trade. Just to say I wanted to add in here, add in another unit of risk. Let's see. Almost got out. And she's not trying to, I mean, you guys get the point, but she's not trying to touch my TP. Alright. Okay. Finally. All right, finally. So she didn't even have to come all the way down here to this level, and this is still like a roughly still a 1-to-1. So if you had your stop loss set here, then hey, you wouldn't even got kicked out of the trade. It's just great. So it's crazy. So like literally just removing this risk structure, whatever that is, and then let's close this trade too. I forgot that we added in. So we're up almost 2 grand on the account. Started from 2,500. So that's basically, in essence, my strategy. Half the time it's gonna go into profit, the other half it's not. Right? It's about 50-50. So this one was lost, this one was a loss, this one was a win, and this one was technically a win. Or it was a win. So 50-50, right? The only way you can really be profitable is if you manage your trades, win more on your winners, and try and roll out of your losing positions, or just use a stop loss and figure out where you think your invalidation is. It's all discretionary. No one can tell you how to trade. What works for me might not work for you. This strategy of trading it's I think it's completely dumb, but for some reason it works, and I don't know why it works. It just does. um I just know that statistically market is going to bounce somewhere. So you just get into the trade, and whatever happens, if it goes in profit, cool, it goes into profit. If it goes into drawdown, figure out how you can get out of the trade. Figure out how you can roll out of it. Okay, if market comes all the way up to here, I can sell again, and maybe I can get out break even or in small profit, or you know, or maybe I can get out of break profit. I'll be in two positions, or if it even blows past this level, maybe I can hedge or get in again here, and I can get out break. It's a lot of ways. Like market either goes up or down. So this video is kind of all over the place, but you know, hey, fully transparent. Just wanted to show you guys my trading strategy, how I'm staying profitable, and finally found a system where I think it works, and it's not based on liquidity and fair value gaps and all this other BS. It's just purely discretionary, purely intuition, purely just, hey, I'm gonna get in here if I think market's gonna bounce here. If I think it's going up, I'm gonna buy. Right? I'm gonna buy here. I'm gonna put a 1-to-1, and then I'm gonna worry about how I can potentially see where market is going to reverse at. I think market could reverse if it comes down to this level, and this is already a unit of risk right here, right? So overall, a good strategy, I believe. See what she does. Just bouncing around. I gotta want us to beat those highs. $110 in profit. It's up to you, entirely discretionary. This one here is $300. So she didn't even go into drawdown like that. As you can see, she went in a little bit here and then started to trade up. I mean, like I said, if you think market is going to go up, then you buy. If you think it's going to go down, then you sell. Keep it as simple as possible. Don't try and fucking do all this liquidity. I mean, you can if it works for you, but the more complicated you make it, the more complicated your profits are going to be. All right. So these, that's all I'm really saying. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I would have passed my evaluation. I mean, I'm 2,200. Only really need a couple more trades to go. I didn't even add into this trade. I should have. I could have added in right here or really wherever. Doesn't really matter. Just add like a degenerate and hope for a price to go to TP. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Strategy that I'm really gonna be trading with, not that SMC bullshit that I posted earlier. Discard that video. It's crazy as that video has literally almost 400 views. Almost 400 views. And I'm like, yo, I don't even trade that strategy, bro. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Y'all stay safe. Peace out.